Kicker Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Mike's by 4.
319.
Mike's by 4.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Switch.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
54, Mike, 54.
Again, it's Cook.
You.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard. On play action, Allen. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 41. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. McCaffrey running up the middle. Breaks through the contact. There he goes left side. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Check hot route. Hot. Shift.
Purdy looking to throw. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown. George Kittle, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Tight dog. Sponge. No. He's checking. Crash.
They go with McCaffrey, and he will get in to make it 8-0. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey.
Still going inside the 20.
And finally wrestled down at the 11.
55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go, go. Check 15. Check.
Purdy.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Pick me up. Here we go. 26. Check 26. Big head. Hey. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
A give running left is McCaffrey. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Check 4.
Going for it, it's Mitchell.
And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Here we go.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And they work this out past the 25.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. Still going inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
74 yards.
and the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And he'll take this down inside. The 15-yard line. A costly mistake there in the return game, and that is not how you want to answer an opening touchdown.
Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of questions right now because you're already down 7-0. You turn the ball over, they've got to go right back out there to try and keep it from getting to 14-0.
There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Fred Warner. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Here we go, Shaq. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Street, check 13, check 13.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 134 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in, and he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Nice hot. 54, right? 12, 12, 12. Don't say nothing. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
Here we go.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
12. 11, Thomas.
You got no shit right there.
11, MT.
Safety's creeping.
Now Burrow on first down. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have retaken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking for the tying score here, down 15-8 as they have it 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Flushed out right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Purdy off the play fake. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Here we go.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
The throw down the field caught by his running back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
11.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Check it back, check it back.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down. And the Niners have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for two here.
Check 24.
Six guys. Check six guys.
Panther Street. Shit.
They go with McCaffrey. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for two. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with a one-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking deep here for Chase. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count.
Here we go.
They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11 Thomas. 11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Under 10. 10. Hey, we got
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. On the move to his left. Looking deep here for Chase. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. Looking for Mixon this time. He's got him on the crossing route. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
12.
First down. Here's Burrow. That's caught at the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they trust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 170 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. This 2nd and 4. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's taken down inside the 30. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Open man is Juwan Jennings. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Hadn't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
11 MT.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Pass incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide, because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
This is caught. It's Boyd. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route.
They'll give it to Mixon. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to trip a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Another try for Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Bengals have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line. And here, they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick, it heads straight out of bounds.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Boy, 203 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. Out to the left. He's got Sample there.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Right 80. Receiver.
Burrow looking to pass. Points the target, and he hands it over the middle. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
11. Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series that ends in points for their team?
He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Mike, 57. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Purdy now to throw.
Check 37.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Purdy with one final shot here. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.